dreaming, I wanna make it real. Can you see it? I wanna know how it feels. We can build it out. They'll never tear us down. We are made of love. I feel it all around. Baby, we can take this life and turn it into what we want. Maybe we can make this feeling into something beautiful. It's beautiful. I see it clearly in your eyes. I see the shape of things to come. Our hearts are willing, now it's our time to move. The sun is shining, let's see what we can do. We were born to win. They'll never tear us down. We are made of love. We feel it all around. Baby, we can take this life and turn it into what we want. Baby, we can make this feeling
Hello. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I know I'm late again, which is usual. That's normal. We know that. That happens all the time. I was actually just eating though, instead of just running late. I was finishing up my dinner. Yeah. So, what, I don't know how much else going on. I was eating dinner and listening to the tunes. And we have a game to get going here. And because I am running late, let's go ahead and pause that. Switch over to the game. That way, as little amount of time is wasted as possible. Although, I mean, we'll get about an hour and 45 in. Not too terribly short of a stream. Oh, yesterday I had mentioned that I had put in for some time off. Usually because my manager is stupid. No other way of putting it. I won't know if it gets approved probably until next week. Or, well, yeah, next week. Shortly before it actually happens. But I put in to be off starting the 15th, which is my birthday. And while there are some people that do their birthday streams or like a like a 24-hour thing or some crazy bullshit like that. I'm too old for that nonsense. That's not gonna happen. Far too old for that. I could have maybe done that. Even maybe 5 years ago. I wouldn't have enjoyed it 5 years ago, but I could have done it. Not in any way, shape, or form going to be doing that now.
Which means we're getting a real.
This takes so long to load in now. Aw, her little dancey dance.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of
Welcome to Sharess's Caress,
Oh,
where our
Sharess's
libations
Caress.
and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
Cool. We don't have that fucking elephant.
Welcome to the Caress, an oasis of pleasure.
Game. Playing.
Cool. Kitty.
One chicken wing.
Please, just make the drinks.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering.
You know? Because that, yeah. Your glorious tale can trip an unsuspecting servant with the grace of an empress.
Oh, you flatterer. But you are, of course, correct. My tale is quite the marvel. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved.
What's that shady pair over there whispering about?
Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink.
Do I want to know who's through those fancy curtains?
The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it.
I'm
Of
good.
course, they are siblings, but judging from the
Ew.
throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are.
I like this cat. What are your thoughts on the clientele as a whole?
That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
Okay.
A weary traveler, battered and bruised. You come for sustenance, no decadence.
No, I came to annoy a flying
Mien
elephant.
cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Definitely way off, because, I mean, a dwarf is... comes up a little short. You're way off, I'm afraid.
Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fion you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
I'm good, thanks. I don't know if I should say that, but we're gonna save and say it. In the flop house lies a fresh-killed corpse. Lady Dwarf. Could that be Phaon?
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Phaon slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
Such a big heart. On to other matters. Nah, never mind.
I put it on especially for you.
Right. Don't take it off later. I want
What do you have for sale?
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got
I
a
don't
taste
know.
for ale, I reckon. Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Doubt it. What do you have?
You got it. But the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mamsel leaping down my throat if I go burning yours.
You just have a drink. Okay. What are these two? I've never seen that. Coffee and milk. Fuck it. I can always use more camping supplies. Mermaid whiskey. Bang.
Pleasure to serve.
That's all.
You have the key to my heart in that.
You're a big dude.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't
Ah.
take it off later. New guy.
Elephant thing. Whatever the fuck. What are you anyway? A Hollyphant.
Spoon.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Oh, I'm gonna be an ass. She asked me to find Lorgan's real killer. Since seeing as you can't be bothered.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Ooh, this one or this one? Huh. I found the murder weapon you missed in a tunnel under the temple.
That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed?
I assume for the same reason as all of the other people on the list, on the target list, to gain Baal's favor.
Really? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine, I'll bite. What's your theory?
Baal's recruiting initiates to his cult. Committing murder is how they receive an invite.
Well, if that's true, that sounds dreadful. And complicated. As if this cult of the Absolute wasn't enough to worry about. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well?
Sounds good to me.
What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Ooh, there's our pass. Hell yeah. We got what we came for. I do have to go back up here though. Grab the list.
Oh, I can't sit here until the end of bloody time.
Is that the list? That is the list. Okay, off we go. Where's the... There's the ladder. Nice.
Eat more fish. It's good for you. That doesn't make any sense.
You will when you've met
Oh, what do you have?
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Sure, let's take a look. I'm not gonna buy anything. Gold dye. Amethyst. Green. Shin.
Do come again.
You didn't have shit that I wanted.
An apple a day.
That is a lie. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, no. It's the other side.
Charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me?
We can't leave anything to chance.
But don't worry.
Hold up.
Everyone at Shiraz is
It'll make you feel better.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that delicate.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. We need to go to the camp. Because Will had something to say. I just remembered. Will had something to say, and we didn't talk to him. There you are. It's because your dad. Your unresolved daddy issues.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
Baldur's Gate was a safe refuge when I left it. This must be Gortash's doing.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Did you know Stelmane very well back in the day?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I sense there's something more to this story. You let me get it. You suck. You let me get it, bastard. Thank you.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Gone before her time, it sounds like. A tragedy.
Not a tragedy, a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Yeah. Well, that's all. Well, wait a minute. Hang on. Do you have anything else to say?
Our very own vampire's the missing pawn in his master's deadly game. Now, how about we go and reverse Cazador's fortunes?
Okay. Anything about your dad?
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Nope. Okay. Well, let's leave Ken. We know what he said. I don't really have any desire to have him on my team. I really don't have... What is... Oh, you're... That whole thing is part of it. Okay.
Honest.
Be real careful. Happy.
Let's go to Khan's dance. He has the most
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in Shire's caress is a...
Nymph's Grotto.
Confuses me for a member of staff.
I probably...
Doesn't make any sense.
Moan loudly in the library at all times.
Oh, Father, give me
No.
strength. Free.
Brothels? Pleasure house? Den?
I will pay any toll. Sell any foul ring. Name the price.
Eh.
Devil's Den.
Everyone in Shire's caress is a...
Oh, boy. And of course, fucking Raphael's here.
You underestimate the Forgotten Prince's closest sword, devil. You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Did you cure me of the tadpole? Huh. With a click of your fingers. That's a good one, but I don't think he's a devil. It's another party trick. Show me something real.
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing. Can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore.
Huh. What's the catch?
Then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here. Actually, I kind of want to go with that. I trust that illithid more than I trust you.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
The astral prism.
In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prism that you need, not the illithid, the Gith.
I was really not wanting to talk about that.
Can give you the means to break him free.
We already have the means to break him free. Why would I want to free him?
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, You're at war with an elder brain.
The Emperor is the only reason I'm still alive.
No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
It's worth taking a risk. How do I free Orpheus?
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
It's very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
Continue.
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Of course. I'm tempted. But tell me, why are you so eager to get a hold of the crown?
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Of course.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
You heard her. The idea of you ruling the Nine Hells doesn't fill me with joy.
The Hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them.
Why haven't you got a hold of the crown already?
It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
It must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal the crown when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme.
Now see,
They
that
must
makes
have
me happy.
raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Ugh, I don't like this at all. I would much rather do this than that. I'd rather destroy the crown than risk it falling into the wrong hands again.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
Ugh. Ugh. No deal, Raphael. I'm leaving.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
The fuck was that? Why did I flash? Garlic, what do you think?
Raphael must be raging we didn't take his deal. Luckily, his desperation made him careless. Did you hear what he said? The hammer's in his house of hope. If we wanted, we could steal it right out from under his nose.
We could.
Granted, it wouldn't be easy. Devils guard their treasure by especially lethal means.
What do you suggest?
We would need to find a diabolist. One worth their salt should be able to get us into that devil's lair. One last trip to Avernus. At least it'd be for a good reason, right?
Don't like it, but I do agree.
Such a prude.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty.
You're in my brain.
Of
I can't
course,
exactly lie to you.
I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
He wants the crown that's on the brain.
Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him?
Doesn't matter. I said no.
I am glad you had the sense to turn him down. But it certainly does matter. Anything that threatens our alliance threatens our chances of defeating the Elder Brain. So I ask you again, what were the terms of the deal he offered you?
He wanted the crown the brain is wearing, and offered me the means to free Orpheus.
An horrendous deal. Imagine a crown of sufficient power to dominate an Elder Brain atop a devil's head. You would be trading one apocalyptic event for another.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you for telling me. And for rejecting him. And now, we must be doubly on our guard. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
I would still like to know why I have this crown on my head. This is Avatar. When nobody else does. Alright, you.
I put it on especially for you.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
No. I will find another way to liberate Orpheus.
I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son. And yet it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Lae'zel, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
I do have a, yeah, that is a valid question. Orpheus sensed the tadpole before, and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Any idea where Raphael might keep the Orphic hammer?
A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices. He must keep the Orphic hammer there. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the Hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time, and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
Yes, it is. But I have bullshit in my brain that will erupt out of my skin if I don't find a way to deal with it.
Hey!
I don't want to become an illithid.
Well,
that seems like a lot.
for a suit.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy?
Shh. People will hear.
Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Are you Rastrag?
If you are in need of some
No, you're a black
pleasurable
dragon.
assistance, might I direct you to Sharess's Caress? I only deal with referrals.
Black dragon.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
It's just embarrassing to need something like this.
Whatever for.
You are a shop.
Fruit, vegetables. What can I do you for?
Oh, you have camping supplies. Can I? To barter. That way I don't have to select individual ones. Just buy the whole lot of everything.
There we go. If you're hungry, you know where to find me.
You're all out of stock. You can close up for the day.
My mother and father.
Also, I am encumbered. Do. And hang on. You. To you. Send to camp. Mashed potatoes. Onion soup. Porridge. Pumpkin soup. Ooh. I should see if I can get some stuff to make that. That bloody torso is the thing that's weighing me down the absolute most.
In pure ecstasy.
We're shopping for a shoot. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
Hang on, what's this?
Calms Garms.
15 moves.
Hello? Hi! Over here! Me!
Simply astonishing.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
It was, but good armor is hard to find.
Put him up! Put him up!
What do you want?
Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter?
Here's a tip from a real fighter. Less talking, more fighting.
Right you are. I'll just find something to punch, I guess. It won't hurt, will it? No, surely not.
You're going to get beat the shit out of.
Ahoy, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Garms. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
I don't know. See what you have. Let's take a look at your wares.
Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
I like my outfit. Could use something better though. I don't know about for me necessarily, but maybe.
Hey, good looking.
That doesn't help me. Nah.
Remember, Calms Garms, here for all your fashion needs.
I actually really like. It's a dead person's things, but I like I like the way it looks on us.
Simply astonishing. It was, but good armor is hard to find. Maybe I could wear it to dinner with your folks.
Wearing armor?
A hero is nothing without the right equipment. See Danthelon's dancing axe for all your adventuring needs. A hero is nothing without the right equipment. See Danthelon's dancing axe for all your adventuring needs.
Welcome to Danthelon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Well, we're sure.
Don't draw any trouble on old Enthar. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
Yes, but they were cautious, which makes him the...
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
I don't know. It depends on what you have. Definitely this. Definitely this. Definitely this. Okay, now let's look at weapons. No. Bow. Blightbringer. I don't really care about that. Slows creatures, that's kind of neat. 6, 13. Nah. That's only a longbow. You have shit for weapons. You have a cloak, though. Displacement. Ooh. If... nah. It's not really that good. Hello. God, you suck. Not
Your
worth it.
father bless you.
I didn't. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Madman. How else was I supposed to feel about
Downstairs, Danthelon's dancing axe. Upstairs, the velveteen elixir.
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir. Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no?
You know, if I do that, I just spray acid. I don't care. What have you got for sale?
Everything alchemical from potions to poisons.
Yeah.
Make
Show
sure
me
you
your
read
wares.
the label before quaffing. Hmm?
Yeah.
Be sure to savor each purchase.
Shut up.
Well, we're shopping first.
That was a whole host of
Dinner with
crap.
my parents, remember?
Dude, why are we...
that watch is sent flying?
Ah.
Hell's not this again.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Do I talk to you or one of the others?
Worms Rock's off limits. You got a problem? See Ellen there.
Okay.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Investigator Valeria needs me in the lower city. A serial killer is on the loose.
Valeria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
Nice! Hell yeah! Aha!
It's not right about those steel watches. I'm telling you.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
A pleasure to meet you. Could we talk face to face?
Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Was expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Is it? How the hell do I get there? Is it this one?
Oh, the gods truly.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
No, there's the bit. What's?
It won't happen, I swear.
Ah, that side. That side.
Meaning that in the games of generals and dukes, we're not even pawns.
Lord
Just
Gortash
dust on the
is
board.
expecting you.
What happens next
Please
is out of
make
our
your
hands.
way to the audience chamber.
Missoura. Oh, hold on. First, we've got to talk to you.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
I'm not letting daddy issues get involved. Oh, good lord, this is gonna be awful.
An all-conquering force. We must not stand idle as it burns the city to ash.
Yes, but
Put here. I will not mire us in endless red tape. Baldur's Gate deserves a true leader, not a council of simpering bureaucrats.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her
I
emotions.
know that. Shut up. Careful, Karlak. The Steel Watch will destroy us in one swipe if we attack Gortash here. Ooh, that's a sticky one.
So we bide our time.
But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for
I'm
you,
taller than she
I understand
is.
congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of you.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
What are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
It's going to take a lot to make me trust you.
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together, we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
I don't want to probe his mind. He'll know that I'm doing that because he's got a tadpole like I do. As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, Ketheric.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
I will think about it. No promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A shapeshifter? It could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
I must go.
Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
I have no interest in this sham of a ceremony.
Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
I can't wait to flatten him.
Not if I get to him first. How could all these people cheer for him like that? Can't they see what a chancer he is?
And we'll smash them into jelly together. People are mostly fools.
Hard to explain it any other way. Then again, I guess they just want to feel safe by any means necessary. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
Gortash is uniquely qualified for the endeavor. Under Gortash, the two will conquer the cult army and preserve our
You can
city
level up.
and-
Oh, we're almost there. We're all almost ready to level up. Okay, well, hang on. Let's see. Can I talk to the Duke? Hold up, hold up. Wait. We need daddy issues. We need daddy issues. We need to go to camp. Go to camp. We need daddy issues. There you are. You wait here because you don't really matter right now.
So, we have a shape changer at our camp. Good luck finding her. You could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with.
I mean, technically, there is an apple in my pocket that is a shape changer.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
No.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Oh, wait a minute. Where does the apple need to go in the... Did I put it in my... Where's the apple? There's a special apple. That apple is not for eating. Where was... I don't know which part of it. Oh, well, we're not in there yet. But also, daddy issues. Come here.
Unthinkable. To see my own father named Gortash, the sole ruler of Baldur's Gate. Please, we need to speak with him. Maybe he can see reason.
That's why I'm picking you up.
That's the spirit.
Yep. Now let's level you because I don't trust that we're not going to have a fight on our hands. Ooh, you're a caster. You're a warlock. Okay. Spell. Hellish Rebuke is a better one. And Eldritch Invocations. Definitely that. Ooh. Actually, let's do that one. Ooh, packed boon. And we get another spell. Back to the chain. Impact of the chain. Okay. We gained a cantrip and a spell. And a feat. We got feet. That is less useful than it is in actual D&D. You know what? Let's... Ooh, actually... Let's grab a hex. And then... For a feat... Spell Sniper. And we will do... Ray of Frost. Okay. Third level spell. Counterspell. Got a counterspell. You got a counterspell. And then let's see. We'll also do Agonizing Blast. Ooh. And we gained another spell. Weird, fireball. Fireball! Of course, I'm going to take that. Oh, you can give yourself or an ally flight. That's interesting. But yeah, fireball. Ooh, gained a passive, Eldritch Invocations. And another spell. Ooh, Blight. We're going to do that one because we pick up 3 spells that are pretty damn good. And we don't have to, and they don't cost a spell slot to use. Ooh, a new feat and a spell. Firewall. So probably banish and defeat. Now we do. So we have spell sniper. Now we do warcaster. We get another spell. One of cold, flame strike, cold monster. I think that is a cone from you, right? It's kind of like my breath weapon, but as a like if it was a dragon. This one is just from above. Although I like this one is actually pretty damn destructive. But we'll do that one. Where was the other one that had... Let's do that one. Okay. Intimidating presence. That's all you get, but that's fine. We're good. Okay, so we got him now. Let's head back. Hang on. What? You got...
No time to rest.
Fucking balls ass. Balls, ass, and dick. Oh, good, you can use it. that. Then I don't think I have anything else I can give you that I'd be comfortable giving you. You don't use your shield anymore. Okay.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
By the gods, what have they made of this city's great hero?
What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
I want to check it out. Oh, it's a low one. Okay. Let's play with his brain.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace. The true Ravengard lurks somewhere in this infected mind, seeking freedom, seeking victory.
Have we finished then?
I'm here to help. Floric sent me.
Help me? Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Punished? Gods. Don't want to imagine what that entails. Maybe there's still time to find her.
Try again.
Within Ravengard's memories, you find Councillor Florrick. She is confined in a cell right here in Worm's Rock.
The sun rises, true soul. Are you ready?
We need to let's talk over here.
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
Go to camp and wait for me there.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
Yes. I'm sure.
And just when things were warming up.
The thing is, we're good there. We need to you. We're gonna swap back to you.
Our camp houses an imposter then. Say nothing. Trust no one. Not even me.
Uh-huh.
It is done.
Hey Withers, you got any insight into this?
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company.
You sound disapproving.
Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life. Wherefore turnst thou from it?
My fellow travelers don't seem to like me enough.
And thus thou art alone.
Yeah. They've gotten a lot closer. Karlach most of all. She's like, we're almost fully maxed out with her and with Lizelle. But not close enough. I can speak with the aminimals.
Hello. You are not food. You are friend. Ooh, more.
You like it here, huh?
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin coat smells like goblins. Ooh, more.
Looks like I'm stuck with you.
Yes, fun.
Scratch?
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What have you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Aw. You're such a good boy. course. Of course I got the ball. Well, let's talk to you first.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
If it helps you put the best behind you, I'm all for it.
I'm glad. Though, I don't think I'm quite done with the past yet. Not until I've been to Baldur's Gate. An imposter in our ranks. If this is true, it could be anyone. You, me... Well, not me, I know who I am. Perhaps we shouldn't take Gortash's word for granted. But if he speaks the truth, we need to be careful. Orin could have eyes and ears on us right now.
Okay, is... Oh.
I'll see what I can learn.
Yep.
It is time we spoke about your heritage. There's a debt I must repay.
You claim to know something about me. You knew about the wolves. Tell me everything.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget. Shah's embrace is something that was forced upon you. It is not your true nature.
That can't be. I was always loyal to Shah.
Until you weren't. Do you think it was but a brief lapse? A moment of madness? No. I think you finally listened to your heart. When you freed me from the Shadowfell, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain, his inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others someplace distant. Let me help you remember, so there will be no doubt.
A memory appears at the forefront of your mind.
That wolf. That elf. Who was he?
You already know who he is. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood? He is your father. And he lives still. As does your mother. I felt them. Bound to you.
That can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman, one who knows what must be done.
I have to find my parents.
You will have to face your abductors in their very lair, in Baldur's Gate. There is one more way in which I can help you. You have been forewarned, and now you shall be forearmed.
You will remember this spear, no doubt. It was to be the instrument of my death. Now, it will become a parting gift in exchange for my life.
I thought that was lost in the Shadowfell. How do you have it?
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. I felt the spear call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will need it. But what you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before. A debt repaid. You gave me my life back. Now go and claim your own.
There must be more you can tell me.
Your mind is a deep, dark wood. There are dead ends, shadowy corners, lurking threats. I was lucky to be able to glean as much as I did. Besides, there are more hardships ahead. Knowing too much may cause you to despair, while a little ignorance may shield you. One last thing. Your parents have been in the hands of Shar's followers for some 40 years. It must take tremendous will for mortals to hold out that long. See that their sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Ooh, we gonna help her with her quest.
Can't give up now.
Didn't she have the... Yeah, we've been using the whole... I'm not gonna... No. Yeah, I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. Well, hey.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Keeping very well, I hope?
Nah. I mean, I could.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
You should join my camp permanently. We can fight the powers of evil together.
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the Chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
I don't think they can, but go ahead and leave. We'll head down, we'll head out of the audience chamber and then, yeah. Yeah, let's head out of the audience chamber. Talk to Missoura and then we'll,
What did I tell
finish things
you?
up.
A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated.
That was fast. I thought Gortash would have more use for the Duke in Worm's Rock.
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it. Ravenguard's good as dead. And to think there's no way to save him. Or is there?
know something, don't you?
I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out.
Oh,
The
for
Duke's
fuck's
life
sake.
depends on it.
Of course you want a deal. You fucking son of a daughter of a... I don't like her.
I'm not sure I believe her.
Oh. Oh, come on. Of course. She's totally trustworthy.
We're not even pawns, just dust on the board.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Oh, well, how the hell do I get over... Now the real question is, how do I get down there?
How much farther can I go?
Red Dragon would have this place down around Gortash's ears in moments.
Oh, I'd love... I've always hated this place.
I almost believed you this
It will be far more satisfying to plunge a blade into Gortash myself than to pick through his ashes.
You know, I like
Calm
these
down,
people.
dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
For ages, who's
I
still
spoke
here?
to a witness who
What are
says
they
you
waiting
entered the
for?
house before the fire started.
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
Could have hired 24 raw fists for the cost of that thing.
Can I get down there?
Believed you this time.
I can. Ah, I'm not supposed to be here. Makes sense. Let's leave. Let's not be down there for a minute.
Pretend I'm a fist.
Oh boy.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off.
Fine.
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
My friend means to say is that the
I
witness
don't
must
know,
have
dear.
All right, well.
mistake.
I don't know.
Probably a drop.
All we can do is be patient.
Could have hired 24
I almost
raw
believed you this
fists
time.
for the cost of that thing.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
That's why nothing's gonna happen.
The flaming fists don't stand for trouble. So stay out of it, yeah?
Yeah.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
What are they waiting for?
All right. Well.
All we can do is be patient.
Better. I almost.
I wonder.
this time.
Something for next time. Rescue mission.
It won't happen.
Maybe.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
The people used to respect.
That's why nothing's gonna happen
Now
to
they
us.
call for the
We'll
steel
tell them what
watch.
happened, and we'll be home in no time.
The house was on fire. We were rescuing people.
I spoke to a witness who says
You've
you
been singing
entered
that
the
for
house
ages and we're still
before
here.
the fire started.
Before the fire started.
I don't know, dear.
What
I
my
don't
friend means
know.
to say is that the witness must
All
have
we
been
can do is be
mistaken.
patient.
Better. I almost
Hired
believed
2
you this time.
dozen more
All right.
fists for the cost of that thing.
Okay. Anyway, that is going to do it for the stream. I have work tomorrow. And it's time for me to go to bed. So, thank you for coming out. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. And if you really enjoyed it and would like to know when I go live or upload anything, you can turn on notifications. You can also follow me on my other socials. They're all linked on the main channel if you would like to see what I do outside of streaming. That got really loud for a minute there. But yeah. Hope you have a good day or night, whatever time it happens to be where you're at, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.